Hello, I'm Steve. This is the Patio Heat channel where we provide a visual concept of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Our one-on-one customer support is focused so you can make the best decision for your application. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Please tap the like button if you find this video useful as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. Alright, so here we have this residential application. So this is actually a residential deck that they're going to build a new structure above, and this is going to be what it looks like roughly. And let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions that I have here. So overall I have 20-foot 6 by 18 depth, and then we have a height of this bottom of the beam here at 7.9 and the center point here at 12 feet roughly. There is a fan here, and we also have some skylights as well as some recessed lighting up here in the ceiling area itself. So this is a doorway that slides left and right, or left or right I should say, and I think that is about it. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. All right, first of all, I want to look at the electric heaters. Electric heaters are what this particular client had requested. So here you can see we have two different models here because there is a possible deficiency in the amount of energy that they have available for the patio. So over here I have the CD 6024. These are 6,000 watt 240 volts. I have them at a 6-inch clearance. I have them at the same angle of the ceiling slope. So I think it's like 4.4 degrees. And then over here I have the C4024. So these are 4,000 watt 240 volts. And I should say these are 6,000 watt 240 volts as well. Over here are the 4,000 watt units. The same thing. I have them 6 inches of clearance from here to here, and obviously 6 inches with the ceiling using the OEM mounts, and the same with the other 6,000 watt units, and at the same angle as the slope of the ceiling. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the footprint of heat here. And as you can see here, the more powerful units can put out a stronger output. And so I would think that this would be more appropriate for this actual application. Whereas the 4,000 watt units just they will heat up this area quite nicely. If you change the angle maybe a couple more degrees, you get the throw out here a little bit further, and you get some overlapping if you had both sides at 4,000 watt units. However, this is in a very cold climate, and I should mention that the customer stated that in times this is below, just a few times a year below, or in the teens I should say, and I can't guarantee that anyone would be comfortable in the teens, Fahrenheit that is, with 4,000 watts or 6,000 watts. It's kind of a personal thing where if you're acclimated to that type of climate and that's something that you can handle pretty well, then maybe that would be sufficient for you. Personally, I start to get cold at around 50 degrees Fahrenheit outside here in Southern California, so that would not work out for me unless I lived there for quite some time, I would imagine. In any case, that would be the differences on a 6,000 watt unit versus a 4,000 watt unit. And the intensity is more design on the 6,000 watt unit for this elevation, as well as the amount of square footage that is intended to be heated here. All right, so let's go ahead and turn that off, and if there is a issue with amount of electrical amperage available, then the next idea would be to go with gas heaters. Now these are Sunpack heaters. These are S34s, or you can use a TSH. They do have a TSR. I would probably recommend either a TSH or an S34. And you can see that there's 4 of them here. I think I have them 6 foot center to center, and so there's a lot of overlapping, and I do have the brackets set up here at the same slope, and then what I did was I took the bar that supports the heater and basically, pivoted the bar so the bar came straight down, and then angled the heater here at 30 degrees. You would have to punch a new hole up here in order to make this bar here support properly, and then of course this just gets screwed into the ceiling, so you'd want to have some type of backer behind here in order to support this unit. This unit weighs 48 pounds, whereas the Infratech weigh about 18 pounds roughly. So there is a bigger difference in weight. But in any case, these are kind of low, and let's just go back to those dimensions here. As you can see here, 7'9", so this would probably be just around 7 foot off the floor, which might be too warm. So that's why you might want the TSH, so you can fluctuate the power from 25,000 BTUs to 34,000 BTUs. And but you do need to maintain a clearance above the heater at 17 inches from this edge here to any combustible surface above. That's why it is hanging down so low. And but that would be kind of what it would look like. I know that's kind of a large system, but this would be the alternative option if the power source is not available in electricity. So let's go ahead and look at the output of heat. The footprint of heat, I should say. This is infrared light, so you're not actually seeing this in real life. Infrared is invisible to human eye, so there would be no orange that you would see here. But in any case, you can see that we're at pretty decent coverage. I maybe should change this angle to, instead of 30 degrees, maybe 20 degrees, so that we're capturing a little bit more of this space here. Or we could, move the units slightly. So let's just give that a shot here real quick. If I move the units down the slope here, this is say maybe 8 inches, we're capturing that a little bit more. We can go with maybe 12 inches, and you can see that gives us a little bit better coverage. You need to maintain 8 inches behind here from here, but as we go down the slope, obviously our heater is going down closer to the down in elevation. So in any case, I think that would be something that would work. I probably would prefer the electrical over the gas in this application, just because of the fact that it's kind of sticking out a little bit more than I would like to see. So in any case, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve, and again, please tap that like button. We don't advertise. We're not monetized with YouTube. They don't promote our channel unless we receive your thumbs up, and we thank you so much for doing that. Have a great day.